Hi, welcome to our channel. I'm Amanda from marketing, and I cannot get my orchid to rebloom. So today I'm here at our Fair Oaks location with Paul, our orchid specialist.
Hello.
Hey, Paul.
How you doing?
So this is the orchid. What can I do?
Okay. Well, you've got a gorgeous plant, firstly.
Okay.
That is a very common question. How do I get this to rebloom? Now, how long have you had it?
About a year.
Okay. So some plants take longer to bloom than others, but about a year for this type of plant, you should be seeing something. Okay. There's basically a few reasons why plants don't rebloom. It can be, in this case, temperature differences between day and night. It can be fertilizing, or it could be light. Okay. Now, where do you have this in your house?
It's on the windowsill.
Okay. East, west, north,
I think
south?
it's west. I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. So one has to be a little careful with the amount of light. You've got good light because I am not seeing any burn here. Okay. That would show up as a big ugly patch on the leaf. Okay. So your lighting's good. Temperature differential is very important with this type of an orchid. So basically it needs a temperature difference between day and night of a minimum of 10 degrees.
Okay.
That needs to occur for about 6 to 8 weeks. Okay. So usually what I tell people, if I've got an east windowsill, okay, I'll put it on that windowsill because what I'll do is I'll get the morning sun, which helps kick up the temperature, and then the temperature drops.
Okay.
Okay. And you'll usually get that right on a windowsill. That won't hurt the plant usually because the light's on the other side by afternoon. And that way you can encourage it to rebloom. Second reason is fertilizer. Okay. Usually there's a couple that you can use. Okay. A tried and true orchid food, which is a 30-10-10.
Okay.
Now that is going to give you a lot of nitrogen. That's that 30%. It causes a lot of soft growth, but the plant will naturally do what it does. So you'll get a quick growth and blooms. Okay. If I've got a very healthy plant like this, I might suggest our blossom booster instead. Now, this is a 10-30-20. Now, we talked about nitrogen, that's that first number. The phosphorus is the second number. In this case, it's higher. Now that helps rooting and blooming. Your third number is for overall health. Okay. So I'm not necessarily trying to push this plant into growth like your 30-10-10 will. Okay, that'll cause a lot of soft growth. I'm sacrificing a little growth for more buds and blooms.
Okay.
Okay, and why do we grow orchids?
For the blooms.
Exactly. Light can also be an issue. Okay, so if I've got this far away from my light source, I'm going to get a plant that is struggling. It won't do what it's supposed to. It won't bloom. The space between here, which is called an internode, okay, between the leaves, will be etiolated or stretched out. Okay. The plant will be reaching for the light. Okay. So always take a look at that, and your older growth, you will see nice tight internodes because the grower knows where to have this. If you're seeing, and you've had it for about a year, if you're seeing a lot more space between that, you need to slowly work it closer to your light source. Okay. Now, is this a morning sun or an afternoon sun?
Afternoon sun.
Okay. So you do have to be a little careful. If it's a west or a south window, you're going to have to keep it a couple feet away from that window.
Okay.
Because any closer, you might get burning. Okay.
Okay.
And you don't want that. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
If you have orchid questions, our plant specialists are here to help. Stop by either of our locations or send us a message on Instagram or Facebook. Have a topic you'd like to see next? Drop it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.